Hello everyone, welcome to another stress-free craft with my hands. This is Adrian and I am here to host you on a quite challenging stress-free craft because what we're going to make is what you see here called a magic cube. It turns back to the way it was. Ta-da! Now I'm going to have this as the example on here. What you should do, if you're going to the Dallas Library in Georgia, you should pick up a kit that looks just like this. It comes with instructions if you want to try it yourself, and it comes with 8 different smaller cubes. The only thing that doesn't include is tape. Now you can use clear tape at home. You can use duct tape. Duct tape is actually much more funner to use. And you can change it into whatever color you want. Or you can use a bit of opaque tape. Just be careful with book tape. It will undo itself. But it's a little easier. So, go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take out all of our cubes. And if you're following the instructions and you want to do it yourself, you can. That's why I added that there. But just be careful to follow the instructions, okay? If you're still having difficulty, then just pay attention to this video. Alright, so first things first, go ahead and arrange your cubes like this. Make sure one of them has one side with a diamond. Make sure one has the other side with a diamond. Make sure the red is on the outside. Like so. Okay? And this is going to be the easy part. What you want to do is, and I'm using this as an example, how I did it. Because this project is a little bit tough. Like that. Yep, so I did do it that way. So, while the cubes are like this, what you want to do is you want to get this part going. So, to get that half going first, get 2 of the cubes from that side and then tape it. And hopefully this little opaque tape is going to help you see it. But if you're doing it this way, you want to do color. And just make sure it aligns, and make sure it doesn't tighten up too much. That way it has freedom to flip. Alright, and then secure it. Like I said, don't do it too tight. So you want it a little too tight. That's a little too tight. You want to give it just a little wiggle room. Like that. So it should attach like that. And then you want to do the same thing with the other one. So you keep these together. Because you want to make 2 of the same thing. I said, don't be afraid to give it some wiggle room. It'll be okay. Then give it a test. Make sure it doesn't spring back too much. If it does, retape it. And then try it again. It should be able to easily switch without bouncing back. With very little resistance. Very little resistance. That's what we want. We want very little resistance. There we go. Okay, now that we got these done, your next step, after you get that part done, we want to tape this. Should look like a triangle there. You want to get the same thing with the sides. Have the red on the outside. Oops, I'm too high, sorry. Getting back into focus. So what you want to do is you want to get the cubes same way like this, and then you're going to tape the sides. Now don't let it go too tight. Okay. Alright, and now you're ready to reinforce it. It's a little weak if you leave it like that. So you want to reinforce it. Too long of tape. Like I said, you want very little resistance. If it's springing back, then you might want to retape it. There you go. And it should come out like this, with very little resistance. It might open up, that's okay. Okay, and then you want to do the same thing to the other one. Okay, make sure white's going down, red is on top, red is to the side, full white on bottom. That's what we want. Too big of a tape piece. Alright, and then once you're done with that, go ahead and reinforce it. Make sure it doesn't go a little, I see that one went a little too far off the edge. Make sure you try to stay within the boundaries. If it's too long, you might want to get another piece. Because you don't want it to stick too much. Yeah, that one. And guys, I'm not perfect with these sizes. So if you make mistakes, it's okay. I'm gonna go for a smaller piece. That does it. Okay, and just make sure it has a little bit of freedom. Alright guys, give it a try. Make sure it's not fighting with you. If it's fighting with you a little bit, retape it. There you go. This should be like that. Just a little sprungy, but not like fighting you or anything. Okay, now here's the tough part. And it is putting these two together. So what you want to do is you want to grab these two. Have the sticker on the outside on both sides. So you want the two white parts to go together like that. Okay, and then what you're going to do now is you're going to tape on both sides on the top, crossways. This is going to be a little tough to see, so try to follow me as much as possible. Oh, this one went a little over. Okay, you don't want to go too far over, or it will start sticking a little too much with your fidgeting cube, and you don't want that. Okay, and then go ahead and reinforce it. Like I said, don't let it get too tight. You want to give it some nice space for it to transform. Yep, it's not fighting me with that. Not too much. I can tell when I got a little too much. Give it a test. Looks like it's not fighting with me, and there we go. There you have it. Your very own magic cube. It's better with clear tape, but I use a little more opaque tape so you can see how I put it together. And it's not hard, and you don't have to do it my way. So you can make it where it zigzags in between. I like it when it does the diamond in the middle when you transform. And you can do all sorts of shapes with it too. I do it this way. Now it's like a little flower. Or a ninja star. So, there you go. And you can do all sorts of things with your cute little magic cube. And there you have it, guys. Your very own magic cube. Now, if you have any questions, please leave some description or leave them on the comment section below, and I'll try to answer you if you're having issues with these. I do know a video that does it probably a little faster than I do, but they only used white cubes, so it's a little different from what I'm using. But hopefully this will help you out on making your very own magic cube, and right now I'm already having too much fun with this. So guys, I'll see you next time, next month, for our next stress-free craft. Bye!